Here's a look at the opening bell on Wall Street at the New York Stock Exchange. You've got Berkshire Hills Bancorp, if I saw that correctly, ringing the opening bell on this post-election Wednesday, hump day.
Yeah, we saw some weakness coming into the session, Brad, off of Election Day. We heard from Kevin Cirilli, our very own Yahoo Finance senior columnist Rick Newman. No red wave here, and the markets, let's keep in mind, rallied into Election Day on this hope we would get a red wave. Did not get it, it looks like, and probably we could see some further market weakness, Brad. But you're over at the big board.
Well, I'll tell you where we're getting a red ripple right now is the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Right now, that's lower by about 0.6% out of the gates. The NASDAQ Composite also in the red. It's down by about 0.8%. And the S&P 500, you're seeing that lower by about 0.6%. Post-midterm elections here in the U.S. and with some results still to come in so we can really get a sense of the balance of power in Washington, D.C. Let's take a look at some of the sectors as well out of the gate this morning as I just toggle on over to that. For the 11 S&P 500 sectors, you're seeing 10 out of 11 of those sectors in negative territory to start the day. Kind of mirrors what we're seeing more broadly on the S&P 500, down by about 0.6%. But real estate is actually flat, just barely to the upside, and that has trickled into negative territory as well, as you're seeing that lower on the day. So now all 11 out of 11 S&P 500 sectors in the red. Going to take a look at the NASDAQ 100 very briefly as well. Some of those mega cap tech stocks, you're continuing to see some declines there. Meta was really one of the only outsized moves higher. Of course, that on the news that we were breaking down just a moment ago, that's up by about 5.7%, and that coming off of the news of the 11,000 employees that are going to be laid off from Meta, which represents about 14% of their workforce, I believe. And then additionally here, taking a look at some of the other few and far between bright spots here. Activision just flat, barely to the upside here. So really tough to find a theme of winners here on the day, but mostly laggards here. And then just taking a look at the Dow components as well. A little bit more mixed activity, but some staples here actually. You've got Walmart and McDonald's staying in positive territory right now.
Yeah, maybe a little flight to safety off of Election Day there, Brad, McDonald's and Walmart.